You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. Here we have more on Maggie Wolfe. Enjoy. Rory stared back at Rosemary. Rosemary, please. You really need to stop this chaos. Nobody has ever done anything towards you. These are really good people. You just have to give them a chance. Rory said in that soft, delicate voice. Rosemary just crossed her arms, stared down at Rory Leigh and said, I know what you're trying to do, Stephanie. You think you're just gonna give me those little puppy dog eyes, and maybe I'll melt just like these people did. No, that's not what this is. You have to realize how good people are. And there are some people out there that can change. You just haven't realized it. This made Rosemary tear up a bit, but she resisted. No! I will not fall victim to your tricks. I will not fall victim. I will annihilate them all, and you can't stop me. Sister, please. You either stand out of the way, or else things are going to turn out bad. No, Rory said. Fine. I'll make you all suffer. You won't get out of here alive. Sister, please. Rory begged. You will not dare intervene with me. That's when Rory began to tug at the ends of her hair as she cried out, Sister, listen to me! She screamed. That's when the doors automatically slammed shut from behind, each in different directions. The windows shut, and then everything else became dead silent. Rory began to calm down as she said, I won't let you do this, sister, Rory said. She brushed a strand of hair from her face, and she said, you will understand. Maybe I can't force you, but I want to show you the true meaning of redemption in people. You have the same powers now as Rare Devlin. Of course I do. I've always had been for some time. You didn't notice. I wanted to take my own life. And then all of a sudden, Rare Devlin gave me a purpose to live. Rare Devlin is a witch. No. She's not a witch. She's an angel. Why can't you just see that? Rory insisted. Rosemary felt herself tearing up once more, but this time she couldn't stop herself from crying. She was blubbering in such tears. The tears were becoming too much. She was just rubbing at her eyes. Oh, sister, this is supposed to be some sort of deceit. Don't you understand? They're all trying to hurt you. Rory felt her tears streaming at her eyes, but she managed to stay strong as she said, Rosemary, please, I know. It's just like the bullies that I showed you. But there was one that was so nice to you, and she changed. No, she didn't. No, I saw it. She told me everything. She felt really guilty, and she wanted to do something good. You have to renounce that gift of yours. You must renounce that power, all those powers that bird devil has given you. You must never use them, not even to your own family, Rosemary said. But Rory Leigh had that strained smile to her face. It wasn't supposed to be a happy grin or sad. It was just a little tiny bit ominous and hopeful as she said, I'm gonna stay here. And you can't stop me, sister. Now, I want you to go away. Leave now, and I promise I won't hurt you. Rosemary was shaken. Oh, God. What have they done to you? Listen to me. They're all gonna use you. They're all going to hurt you. They're not going to hurt me. I'll make them pay. I'll make them... Rory Leigh used her telekinetic force powers to stop Rosemary from speaking. I warned you, Rosemary. I warned you. Rosemary tried to fight back. However, Rory prevented her. Rosemary was saying, just because you were the oldest doesn't mean you're the strongest. You were always so much better. You were much better than I was. Now, who's the best of them all now? You can't do this to me. That's when Rory Leigh began to notice something there, and she managed to pull it off and struck Rosemary to the wall, only by her clothing, nowhere near her body. Rory managed to dig it in deeper into it, so much that Rosemary could not pull it out. Rosemary tried, but she felt too weak. What? That's when Rory said to her, you're going to stay there on this wall, quiet as a mouse, and you're not going to say another word until everyone is gone.